I'm out here in Scottsville this morning, and after a beautiful drive down 65, I have ended up in the historic and very picturesque town of Scottsville. I'm here with Ada Oliver. She is the board president of Heart of Scottsville, and we are standing inside of the Field Store. Do you want to tell me a little bit more about where we are?
Sure, yeah. The Field Store is our fundraiser store for the Heart of Scottsville, and we just try to carry local goods and just provide a place for people to shop and come in and spend time learning about Scottsville while they're here.
Well, I have been doing that all morning. I'm going to spend some time, spend some money, have a lot of fun in here for sure.
Yeah, good
well,
stuff.
Speaking of local commerce, I admittedly did a little bit of research before coming out here today, and I noticed that every article online brings up the Dollar General. What is a bit of the legacy behind the Dollar General and Scottsville?
Yeah, so the Dollar General started here. And so the family started out of the trunk of the car, and we actually have not the first Dollar General, but we have the Dollar General that's been there ever since he started here on the square.
Wow, is that the building right across the street down there?
Yeah, and it's actually 2 floors, which is always really special. It's a 2-floor Dollar General, and it's the best one in my opinion. It's always stocked, and it's really fun to ride your shopping cart down the ramp.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to try that too. So beginning with such a legacy like that, how has that story and the history behind it sort of shaped local commerce here now?
Yeah, well, I love that you asked that question, because I think one of the things that we always tell people about Scottsville is it is a place where small business thrives. And we have a lot of multi-generation family farms and businesses that have been going for a long time here. And then also we have a lot of people who just dream of their business here, and they start it, and it's been really fun. Since I've had my business here on the square, I've seen so many businesses open up, and a lot of those are female owned, which is really fun. But yeah, it is a place where small business really thrives, and it's a good place to kind of test an idea out and see if it's going to work.
And then you owned Oliver's Creative next door too. Can you tell us a little bit about that business?
Yeah, so Oliver Creative started 5 years ago and was born out of just the desire to brand and make things really pretty. And so it's been really fun that we've been able to take what we've learned from being in the corporate world and bring that back and show that creativity should be accessible to everyone, that branding should be something that even small businesses in rural towns can have access to. And so we've had a lot of fun being able to brand some of the businesses that we've watched grow and change as I've grown up here. And yeah, it's fun. We get to be a part of the walk-in traffic too, and get to tell people what we do. So it's really cool.
Yeah, okay. So then with it being such a historic city and all these new businesses popping up, how does that kind of mold into one single identity for Scottsville, the modern and the historic?
Well, I love pairing old and new, and I think that's what we do really well. We have old historic buildings, like the building that my business is in. Used to be the grocery store. Oh, cool. And so when I moved in, downstairs in the basement, there were old shopping carts, and they're all really tiny. It's really cute, but it is fun to have people who remember that coming in and saying, I remember grocery shopping here with my grandmother when I was a child. And so, or I remember buying fabric here when it was a dry goods store. So it is really cool that we get to hear the stories when people are coming in to see the new business.
Yeah. Okay, well, speaking of new businesses then, so before I let you go here, what is your must-see, must-shop, and must-eat while I'm here today?
Ooh, okay, so must-see, the Dollar General store, the 2-story Dollar General. Must-shop, my favorite is Magnolia and Still. He's actually just a block off of the square and has a florist and gift shop. And Seth, who owns that, is so talented. And then my must-eat is a new restaurant. I'm really excited. We've never had a lot of restaurants on the square. We now have 2, Thai Orchid and great Thai place. They just moved here from Texas. They are thriving. And then we have Oshi Resto across the street, and they do sushi and hibachi and that sort of thing. So it's really, those are my 2 favorite places to eat.
That's so interesting. It's a very multicultural neighborhood then. That's amazing. Yeah. So if you've come to Scottsville for the day and you might want to extend your trip a little bit, what are some other things you can go and see around the area, or maybe a nice place to stay over the night?
Yeah, well, what I love about Scottsville is we are near it all, but we're also away from it all. So you can really just get away and do some outdoor activities, hiking, mountain biking. We have Barren River Lake that borders our county, and a lot of boating, kayaking, water sports. And there's also places to stay if you come. So we don't have traditional hotels here, but we have a lot of excellent Airbnbs. We even actually have one on our square as an apartment above one of the businesses. So it's really awesome.
That would be a great place to stay.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for having me out here today. I am a big fan of Scottsville, I can tell you that. And I'm going to go try out those restaurants, try out those stores, and maybe go ride the cart down the ramp at Dollar General then. All right, well, back to you, Ellen Studio. I'm going to go have some fun in Scottsville.